Another quick message that I want to say today is, in today's world, those who tell the truth seem fake to others, and those who are fake, their comments get lapped up quick. Nowadays, if you tell somebody something and you have good intentions and they jump the gun, or they have a trait that you pointed out, not to be an asshole, not to be anything, just friendly advice you're giving somebody, and you're telling them the truth of changing their ways in a friendly advice, and they can't handle the truth, and they deflect whatever you say back onto you, block them and delete them. Don't even have them on your contacts. If someone's trying to argue with you for no reason, when you have nothing but good intentions, and you're telling them the truth of something that could save them in future interactions with people, and you're on the outside looking in and you've seen the flaws, and you're a person that's self-aware, and you take the plank out your own eye before taking the plank out of somebody else's eye, and they can't accept the truth and what you're trying to say to somebody to save them, rather than criticize for no reason. You're trying to save them from future interactions of self-embarrassment, and they can't see that. They don't want you to tell the truth. They want you to sugarcoat things. They don't want to hear the truth because they cannot handle the truth. When you tell somebody something and it's for their own good, and you're a person, you don't sugarcoat things. You tell it like it is, and you have no filter. Yes, there are times when people say that, but they really are just rude assholes. But what you say, if you replay something that you've said in your mind, or to someone in a conversation, in a text, in a voice note, whatever, and you're checking yourself to see, okay, have I actually been rude to that person whilst telling the truth, and you really haven't, and that other person is taking it literally, that means they don't know how to handle the truth. They don't know how to handle the truth because they're not used to people telling them the truth. They're used to people telling them what they want to hear because it's easier to digest than bitter medicine. Not many people want to take medicine. Not many people want to actually heal from the past experiences that they've had, because they don't know that they need to heal, and when someone points it out, they cannot handle it because they haven't done the inner work for themselves to notice the flaws and to change it. And sometimes people that are like this, they try to argue with you for no reason when you have nothing but good intentions for this person. No matter what you do or say, it's like you're walking on eggshells with that person. Or they cannot handle the truth that's been handed to them, and they make one minor thing into a big thing. If someone is disturbing your peace by you being in a happy mood and talking to somebody, and you're enjoying your day, and then somebody jumps the gun because they got insecurities, they've been hurt before by other people, and it's plain to see, even if they don't tell you, it's plain to see because of their reaction to what you say. It's okay to have insecurities, but don't let it mess up your interactions with people. Don't let it sabotage new interactions with brand new people that haven't done you wrong. They haven't even got the chance to even do you wrong or right yet. And you're putting whatever other people have done onto that new person. People, stop doing this. This shit gets old real quick. Stop doing that. Stop that. It's not healthy. Sometimes when you're enjoying your day, evil will come in many forms, and it will try and deter your emotions, your positive energy. They will try their best. Evil will try its best to worm its way in, to mess up your day. And don't allow it to do that. Whether it be people that have an attitude problem towards you, putting on their insecurity onto you, which, by the way, can get extremely annoying and off-putting to talk to them again, because what they're doing is they're projecting what other people have done to them, because again, they haven't healed and they haven't took the time to go run to their little cabin in the woods and fix their attitude and their perception of how they receive information from a person or an interaction. And then they go and put it onto you, a brand new person who has not done anything at all and had nothing but good intentions when interacting with that particular person. And they're trying to ruin your day with their nasty attitude. Then they come out with sarcasm and things towards you. Cut these people off. And if you're trying to say something, as in don't jump the gun, and you're trying to tell them nicely that you have nothing but good intentions for this person and they still cannot see the truth in what you've just said, cut them off. They're going to drain your energy. Cut them off. Some people need to understand that when you cut them off, they know they've messed up. And sometimes, unfortunately, you cannot... It's alright you telling them about something that they need to improve on in general terms, generally speaking. And they don't take it on board as advice, but rather pointless criticism. And you're actually that 1% out of the 99% of people that probably did them wrong, because that's how it is in their mind. And you're telling them something for the greater good of their life, and it's not even benefiting you, it's benefiting them. And they're being stubborn and they cannot see that, because they're so wrapped up in the negative things that others have done to them. And there's no means of getting through to these people, and you're that 1% that's actually helping them, other than the 99%, like I said, that's done them wrong, that's messed up. And you are coming to them, telling them the truth of what they need to hear, not exactly what they want to hear. They lap up people that are fake. They rather people lie to them than to tell them the truth. And you know what's sad? The truth hurts, but it sets you free. What's sad about that is people like to lap up lies rather than the truth. I would rather hurt somebody with the truth than a lie. Because it's deceiving. When somebody lies to you, the trust is deteriorated, and it could be very hard and merely impossible to gain that person's trust again once you lie. Especially if people ghost you, they don't talk to you, and they don't tell you the truth. They'd rather ghost you than to be upfront about things to you. That's something they need to work on as a person. That's something that's internally wrong with them that they need to work on. The only time you would say nothing and just block and delete or not have nothing to do with nobody is if you're not getting anywhere with that person, and to save your energy from arguing or from having your own peace disturbed, that's when there are times when you ghost people and have nothing to do with them, is when they're disturbing your peace. And instead of being frustrated with the interaction that you have with a person, you cut all ties, cut them off. But in situations where people are not being honest with you, they're being wishy-washy, blowing hot and cold with you, and they don't tell you the truth, like I said, anyone disturbing your peace or trying to mess up your day with their internal pain and their negative emotions that they're projecting onto you based on what other people have done to them, that's total strangers, that you don't even know what happened to them, you're not even asking them, you just have good intentions, and whatever they had happen to them has nothing to do with you in particular, but they're putting on the past onto you. Block these people. If someone knows the error in their ways and they're self-aware and they're apologizing for what they've done and they're trying to change their ways, and you find that the person is being genuine about it, they have hope for the future. That gives you hope for humanity. Keep these people around, but if any time a person is totally not taking on board your advice or not even considering it for future reference, you know, and they totally disregard it and they think that you're being negative at all costs and they're not seeing or being open-minded about stuff, cut them off. You know, sometimes people do make you laugh, you know, they do. At times they piss you off and at times they do make you laugh. And people nowadays, it's 2022, and people nowadays, they rather hear or be around fake people, but they avoid real people like the plague. They avoid real people who tell them the raw, honest truth without being rude as well. You can still be brutally honest, respectfully, should I say. You can. And if you're a person that does that, not many people would want to fuck with you. Not many people would want to deal with a person like you who's being real. They rather fakery in their lives. They rather hanging around a bunch of people that will be fake around them, that won't really say anything to them. If they ask a person for advice, they'll either give them the totally opposite advice they should be giving that person, or they won't even bother to tell them something for their own good. And it will lead them to danger. It can lead people to danger on a really dangerous path if they're not careful. Quality over quantity, people. So with that being said, I will leave you with this message today. In today's world, the roles are reversed. The roles are reversed with a lot of things in this world. The world is upside down. It needs to come back. We as chosen ones need to bring it back to how it's supposed to be. So, take care everyone. Mwah.